It looks like we need to deliver the broken components from the pumping station to the machine yard so they can be fixed. And that means building a road south of Sandwing.
Hello everybody. Big welcome back. So this is a side mission. I've already shown you one of the other side missions where I had to build two of the two roads. And thanks to Dan Craddock, hopefully I've got his name right, and I believe maybe somebody else in one of the other videos told me about this mobile quarry. Now, I didn't have any service points, is what I think what they're calling it now, to activate a sand quarry. So I was having to run back and forward, and not doing a very good job. However, now this sand quarry has not been activated, but I can take this machine and I can literally park it here. Hopefully it's far enough off the road. And I can activate it. I don't think that's far enough off the road. It's not far enough off the road. Okay. But basically this will provide sand to me, even though the quarry hasn't been activated. Huge game changer, and again, huge thanks to Dan for the advice. I'm going to park this up. Now this is another side mission that requires building a road, so I'm going to try and get this thing as far off as possible, and I will get this road built and finished, and then we'll get cracking on the actual main tasks. This next part of the road is now pretty much done. A huge shout out, I'm sorry I can't remember who it was, somebody had said you actually need to turn the roller on. 100% correct. I was rolling without actually having it turned on, and it clearly doesn't make much of a difference, but it's there for a reason. So bought all new road lane machines. So much better, so much better. Hopefully the audio is better now as well. I've been messing about with it, listening back, and yeah, hopefully it's doing better. Turn that off, get rid of that, move this out the way. I guess I can recall these as well. If you enjoy the videos, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing. I would love to make this a full-time job for myself, and any help and support is much appreciated. Let me get back to here because I need to get the... Where's the other machine? There it is. Okay, let's retain that just now, get rid of all the stuff. So yeah, So side objectives. So we need to start plotting. So I need to take this out of here. Where are we going? There. Alright, okay. This could be interesting. Right, let's get this nice and centered. Now I did do a little bit of work on. There was a huge gap. It looked like a fracture from, I don't know, an earthquake or something. Just coming up to it now, so I filled it with sand and kind of leveled it off the best I could. Hopefully it's going to be good enough for whatever trucks are coming this way. I've obviously built the bridge down here, so a little bit of foresight from myself. Again, might as well get the job done when we can. It saves us a little bit of trouble. We are going up that way, so up here to try and I don't know what kind of trucks are involved in this, so let's try to avoid any possible disasters. Dispatch vehicles, let's spectate. So first one is definitely not a road truck, which is good to see. I think we'll actually spectate this one and see it's a Voron, so that's a good sign. Let me have a look and see what other trucks. There's another Voron coming behind us. You enjoy that new road now. You enjoy that. Paved just for you. Smooth as a pool table. Have a quick look. Yeah, so it's only two of them. That's good. So let's just spectate that then. Past the second quarry. Now it could have went in there as well with the it's not a grader, it's a scaler. I forget the name of it. Basically mobile sand quarry. Let's just call it that. Down to the bridge. Most of this road isn't too bad, I have to say. Again, I'm enjoying the break away from the sand. The last map that we're in. So here we go. This is a bit of a tricky one. A little bit bouncy, but not too bad. I mean, it took a lot of sand. An awful lot of sand, and obviously it was before I had known about a scalper. That's what it's called, a scalper. So it was basically running back and forward from the depot with sand. It's all looking good so far. This is the main issue. As long as we can get across the bridge okay, that's all that matters. Beautiful. Now right turn please. Lovely. Avoid that rock on the right hand side that you're just about to drive into. Yep, that one. This area is still quite a mess. Trying to avoid that big hole, whatever that is. Like a glove. Beautiful. You actually get quite a lot of service points for these side missions.
Dang, you know how to finish a road, don't ya? Almost a shame we just haul machinery on it. Maybe we can make it a racing circuit. I'll ask around.
Amazing. Okay, so we can actually get on to the main crux of what we're actually doing. So I need to get pipes. Now, did I find an issue about where the actual pipes are? Is there an actual... There's a steel beam. There's a dam, there's a sand pit. Yeah, can't actually see maybe the construction depot? Buy and sell resources. What I might do is jump up here and see if we can buy pipes. Where's the road do you want us to build? Do you want us to build a road there? And our nearest is the countryside. Okay, that's not too bad. Right, I'll get everything hauled up. I'll get this road built. And then I'll have a look at the construction depot and just see if that... we're able to buy pipes from it. Okay, the road is built and we are on our way. Oh, no, we're not on our way of doing anything, but right, okay, let's see. Oops, why? Okay. I'll just drop it down and cause more chaos and rubbish everywhere. Full disclosure, yes, I did destroy their fence. I think in the grand scheme of things, it's a small price to pay. I mean, it's not a great fence anyway, is it? I really don't think I'm going to be able to finesse this in any way, shape and form. I think if I can get as close as I can, that's going to have to do. Right, okay. The next pipe we need to replace is here, which looks beautiful, doesn't it? How do I get there? Okay, over there. Right, so I need to... Where are we just now? We're here. There's a beautiful road we built. Yeah. Okay. Then we'll just go along the road, take a left, all the way around, and then down. Okay. I shall get on and get that done. No. I had to do a lot of building. So I had to fill this with sand, because there was no way this thing just digs its nose in straight away. I had to build a bit there as well, which is fine. But then I had to build round here as well, because there was no way the Voron or this was probably going to get anywhere near it. So we can't obviously get to the pipe from this part of the ground. And then I had to build here, because this was just a huge divot and there's no way of actually getting round it that way either. So I had to fill that in. Then I had to build all this down here. I know, like, it's not a major thing, but like, And I'm assuming it's not going to be an issue when this whole thing starts working again. Because I've just literally damned that off. Oh, rip the wheelbarrow. Oh no, not too bad, not too bad. Right, okay. Let's get onto cam here for this. And then let's get the Voron. Maybe should have reversed it. However, let's have a look and see. 16-point turn coming up. In fact, let's leave that like that. That should be far enough away. Okay, let's take that out. I'm going to be a good guy here. I'm going to be the guy who takes his rubbish away with him. Look how good that is. Nobody wants rotten metal in the middle of whatever this is going to be. Now this water could just be, it's a pumping station as far as I'm aware. Beautiful.
Nice work patching up those pipes. They need new valves too, though. Luckily, a shipment of those should be sitting somewhere along railway territory. Find and install them along the pipeline. Then we can forget about this pipe business for now.
I just took handbrake off that. It's always like half jobs, isn't it? What do I need to do here? Logs and steel beams. Right, so yes, the construction depot, you can buy, I bought 2 steel pipes. You can obviously recycle rubbish that you find, things like that. So it was like $2,500 each. Right, let's see where this is. So we need to find the object there, and so there's 2 objects there, which I'm assuming are going to be the valves. There's no real easy way of getting to it. Right, I've got my scout truck here, so if I... Yeah, okay, if I go up round the new road and just follow it, let's see what we can find. Trusty F-150. Beautiful. Not our most favourite scout vehicle now, but, you know. I found a problem. Yeah. Definitely not the truck to be doing this on. It's over there. Now I'm assuming... Yeah, there doesn't seem to be a road as such. So let's keep going this way. I don't know if it's stones it keeps hitting on. It's hitting something. There we go. Okay. Yes, looks like the road. The road to nowhere. So as I said previously, if you are enjoying the video, I would really appreciate if you can give me a thumbs up, and if you're not already subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. My aim is to get to a point where I can do this full time. I have belief. I have belief. And obviously let me know how the audio is as well. Right, we're gonna go this way. Pretty boggy, pretty rough. You're not gonna be able to take road trucks up this path, that's for sure. There we go.
The valves should be around here somewhere, but it might need a bit of problem solving to find them.
Okay, so the valves are in here somewhere. Let's go into the middle and then just... Oh! No, I didn't touch those fences. You saw that. I didn't touch fences. I'm guessing... Oh! Okay, so there's one valve there. The fact she said it's going to take some problem solving would suggest to me that the valves are hidden in here somewhere. That's a big, big yard. Just putting the object scanner out just to see if we can find... Am I going to be able to get over there, hopefully? Up round this way. Definitely going to need a big crane for this. Right, there's one in there anyway. So I was found both. Right, okay, good. Right, okay, so there's one there and there's one there. Does this have power? Oh, it does. Oh, well, that is going to help. Why is it in red? There we go. Oh, you SOB. Okay, that's not going to get... Yeah, that's as far as that goes. So if I can at least move this up far enough to one of these containers up here, it means I can get the crane in and get the crane to lift it out. Okay. That seems to be our limit. Now, Okay. Can I balance that? It's kind of balanced. Right, we can't get to the other one though. This is as far as the crane goes. I think I'm gonna have to do some train Jenga to try and move these carriages about and try and get the crane closer in. Right, let me go and find the crane. This is going to be interesting. The crane's here. Do you know, I'm gonna... Where's our nearest depot? We don't have any up here, do we? No. Okay, right. I was gonna get the other machine out. The other crane. The new crane. Okay. Right, I'll take this up here and I'll see you once I've got everything organised. Just want to show you this bit. Someone has had an absolute nightmare. Oopsie. If I was a good guy, I would lift it out for them. See how we get on with this terrible section of road. This crane, I mean, this is a new crane, so I mean, it is running at pristine condition at the moment. Here we go. Let's go outside for this. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I'm guessing this is just full of lots of stones. That back leg. It's a shame because, you know, it's quite high up. And it's still catching on all the rocks and stones, and I'm guessing, you know, we'll probably build this up if we're going to use this on a regular basis. It turns out I can actually reach this. So I didn't need to do any Jenga. I moved that blue one, the left hand blue one. I'm probably, because the state road the road is in, I'm probably going to get the Voron and just have these almost like piggyback each other for it coming. So let me get the Voron. I think I've got one Voron out. Have I got both of them out? Got both of them out. Okay. It's 6 of one, half dozen of the other. Where's the other Voron? Right, okay, let's just go for the rusted one. I mean, it still works fine. You know, let's not be prejudiced just because she's got a little bit of rust, a little bit of paintwork missing. She's probably got 1,000,000 moon miles on her, so let's be generous to her. Right, I will see you once we've got these loaded up, and then we'll work out where we're going from there. So that section just there is not rocks, it's parts of the road that's broken up in pieces, which actually makes it worse. So yeah, that's not nice. Anyway, we're getting there. We're slowly getting there. As much as the Voron is mighty, it really did struggle. Let me think how I'm going to place this. That's not bad at that. Yeah, that was really nasty. Nasty to try and get through it. And of course, because the crane and the scout's been through it, it's dug the road up quite a lot as well. Oopsie. It's a good job it's the old one, didn't want to get the paint scratched in a new one. Okay, there we go. Let me just make sure that's room for it to go that side. There we go. Looking good. Now let's just strap this down. Right. So we need to deliver it one to that reservoir and then one here, which is just up. Okay, so I've got the crane there. What I might do is just use this crane, just in case I need that crane up there for something else later on. It's always good having two of the same vehicle that's useful and have them dotted about. So I'll bring the Voron down and probably do this one first. Now, how am I going to get into this is the question. Maybe just going to have to come around the side here. Yeah, I mean, there's... Oh, wait a minute, there's a road there. Look at me trying to figure out ways of making things awkward for myself. Okay, so come down the new road, past that truck, take first right, and that'll take us up. Okay. Right, let's get into the Voron, and I'll see yous at the first one. And we're back. I really should have taken the one at the rear. So I'll drop this on this very strong looking roof. Take that. Okay, the next one is over at, let me just put that, strap that down. The next one is down at the reservoir. Right, okay, it's at the bottom, so if I come back along, take first left. Okay, I will see yous when we're ready to deliver. Can't even speak. Ready to deliver. There we go. Second valve to go in. Might need to drop this down and give it another go. Oh, go. Oh my god. I was close.
We need to get a convoy with essential materials to the railway. Can you plan a route from the western tunnel to the railway? And while you're at it, there is something else you could do, if you're feeling particularly industrious. A train got derailed by the earthquake and is kinda in the way now. If you can move the carriages and cargo off the track, that should clear the way.
Okay, so that's a side one, so... Right, okay, it's up there near the western tunnel. So the other one she wants us to do is plan a route from the western tunnel to the railway. Now, the road's fine until you get here. And then it's horrendous. And then it's really bad all the way along here. Trying to look for the yellow door as to where it'll be. I think there's a sand quarry. There's a sand pit right there. So I think what I'm going to do is maybe spend a little bit of time of fixing the road up, even just temporarily. It doesn't need to be brilliant, and that'll make life a little bit easier. I say a little bit, I literally mean just a tiny little bit. But any help does. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there for this video. If you have enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not ready to subscribe, please consider subscribing. Until next time, take care, stay safe, bye bye.